Yeah, and then her knees fell off.
Gosh, shittest blowjob ever.
I know, right?
So unfortunate.
Very weird.
We're rolling. We probably shouldn't talk about it.
Oh, okay, sorry. Right, okay.
Sorry.
Welcome, guys. Welcome back to the Dr. Cat Baker Show, okay? The longest running podcast in the world and the #1 podcast in the Philippines. And this is where you will find help with all your problems as I, Dr. Cat Baker, self-described psychiatrist, will fix all your problems. And today we're joined by the lovely Annie Charlotte.
Hello.
Hello. So you are in the same industry as me.
Yeah, we might dabble in the same field a little bit.
Yes. You whip it out.
Yeah, I whip it out a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Just love to whip it.
You've been doing that long?
Do you know what? I have been whipping it out for a long time. I've been solo strumming for 5 years.
Okay.
And I've been group partying for about a year and a half, maybe a year.
Oh. Yeah. Who did you do your first video with?
Do you know what? I did my first video like with partners and stuff, so it was all like very like tame and not very exciting. Then went on like a collab holiday to Marbella, being bougie, and ended up in an orgy and a gangbang, and then just didn't go back from there, actually.
Happens to the best of us.
It does.
Yeah.
It does, really.
Yeah. Never happened, although it hasn't happened to me.
I haven't done that one yet. It's okay, I'll take you on holiday. We can have a great time.
We have to say, you're a very special woman.
Yes, some might say.
Some might say you're a double woman.
Yeah, some might say yes.
So you have 2 vaginas?
Yeah, I have 2 of everything. So I have 2 uteruses, 2 cervixes, and 2 vaginas.
What?
The whole double whammy.
That is mad.
Yeah.
Well, it's not mad, it's just how you are.
Yeah, it's just science.
It's just like I'm like, you freak. No,
but to be fair, it is quite freaky. 0.3% of women have this thing called Uterus Didelphys. It's actually Didelphys, but I think Delphius sounds way prettier, so I'll call it that. But that is any form of having 2 uteruses, to having 2 uteruses, 2 cervixes, or having 2 uteruses, 2 cervixes, and 2 vaginas. So you can have like just parts, but I have the whole thing, so it's even rarer.
So could you get pregnant by 2 different guys?
At different times, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it's wild.
So could you have 2 different babies on 2 different uteruses?
Yes. So I could have quadruplets, but they wouldn't even be quadruplets. It'd be sort of like 2 twins that are just brother and sister.
Has that happened?
No.
No, but I mean like in the world.
Oh, I was going to say, no, I have not been pregnant, actually.
You have like 5 kids downstairs.
Yeah, they're just waiting in the hallway. Mum, what are you doing on this podcast? Just talking about sex, babes. Birds and the bees. No, so I don't think it has happened, but there are women that have had like one, I believe that, well, I don't actually know. I've never looked into that. I know women with my condition that have been pregnant, and they're pregnant and obviously in one uterus. But I've never heard of them having both. Maybe I just need to do that to break some world records.
Imagine you could have 2 babies at the same time of like 2 different ethnicities.
I know, and also they could be months apart.
That's mad.
It's crazy. No, I think about it all the time. But like, I'm on the pill, so I can't really think about it that much.
Yeah.
But no, I do think about it. I'm like, crazy stuff. It is a bit insane.
And so is it like visible from the outside?
No, so I have 1 labia.
Okay.
So anyone that doesn't know, because I feel like since I've started telling people about 2 vaginas, you do have to discuss the female anatomy. The labia is the outside bit of the vagina. So that's just your flaps and your out bit. Then it opens up, and I have 1 clit, which is the bit we all love.
Okay.
And then it opens up, and it's like 2 separate vagina canals, and that's obviously the vagina bit. So I have 2 of those. But I have a photo if you'd like to see.
Can I see, please?
Yeah, of course. Let me grab my phone.
I feel like, so guys, it's not like 2 fleshlights next to each other. Just making that clear to the men at home.
I know. Do you know what? That is the biggest thing I get. Like, why can't I see them? And I'm like, well, it's inside. It is internal. Also, it's why I make no money, because people would leak my bloody just me nude all the time, and they'd be able to see my 2 vaginas. Yeah. So it's lucky that it's that way. This is a really invasive picture, by the way.
Don't worry, I'm a medical doctor, so.
Trigger warning, there is a lot to see here. So this is so can you see that wall there?
Oh my God.
and then there's like 1 vagina, 2 vagina.
Oh. So it makes me go a bit funny. The silver thing makes me think of my smear test.
Yeah, no, it's a speculum or speculum or something.
That is crazy.
It is. It's wild. Yeah, no, it is pretty insane. And do you know what is even more insane? Is shoving that thing inside you is an experience and a half.
Oh, did you buy that off Amazon or something?
No, you can buy them off Love Honey. It's like in the kinky section.
Oh, like the medical kink stuff.
Yeah, there's like people like use them for BDSM and stuff. And I didn't realise it was me just innocently being like, research and science purposes.
Do you find one tunnel gets more love than the other?
The right does. The right is more dominant than the left.
Oh.
It's like bigger and deeper, whereas the left is tighter and shallower. So it actually does depend on size, which one you can go in.
So when it's your period, what do you use?
Tampons, but I have to double dip.
Oh my god!
I have to double dip, so I have to put up one to see which one's bleeding, and like just to make sure like which one's on the period. Yeah, it's insane. Sometimes I have 2 periods a month as well because like the ovaries they don't talk to each other because I only have one set of ovaries.
Yeah,
but they don't communicate. It's like they've accepted that they're like separate.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Is it like you were meant to be a twin but you just became one person? Is that kind of like the science behind it?
Yeah, I ate my twin in the womb.
Yeah.
No, God just woke up one day and he was like, I want a future porn star that's really good. So I'm going to give her 2 vaginas so she has to do it. They say it's sometimes related to like, I don't have this, but I know someone who doesn't, she only has 1 kidney, but she has 2 vaginas, like in uteruses. So her kidney, but they think her kidney became her vagina, like her uterus. But
my god,
I have both, so I'm extra special. I have 2 kidneys and 2 uteruses.
Just double blessed. Double blessed. Right, we're gonna get straight into answering some fan problems.
Oh my god, I'm so ready.
I feel like you understand horny autistic men because that's my fan base.
Oh my god, yeah, no,
yes.
I'm horny autistic female.
Exactly.
I'm ready.
We represent all. Okay, so. We're going to do it. Right, I've got some voice notes and we're going to go through them. Weirdly enough, we've had some women send some messages in.
Ooh.
So these are real problems.
I'm not very good at women problems. Like about talking to other women. I've noticed I had a subscriber that was a female and I was like, panic.
Yeah. I've had that before and I'm like, I don't know what to say.
I know. I don't know how to help her.
Yeah.
I had one time, I do a lot of live streams, tons. And obviously when you're live, you do like cock rates and stuff and all of this. And this lady came in and she was like, oh, could you rate my vagina? And I was like,
I've had that.
I was like, lads, how do I rate a vagina? And they were like giving me pointers. So you comment on this bit and this bit and this bit. We like all of these. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready. I've got my bullet points on how to rate a vagina. But without that, no.
Do you think, I do get, some of the women that I have had subscribe to my fans, I think a lot are men.
100%.
Pretending
there are so many men pretending to be women.
There's been 1 or 2 women I'm like, no, that is a woman. I can tell. But then it's like their kink of pretending to be a woman.
I don't get that one.
And I think they use photos of someone.
Yeah, because it's like they'll send me like full blown photos of them being like, not them being a woman, as in like a random woman online. And I'm like, if you want to like role play, like I could role play, but not. I don't know why we're sending me this random lady's vagina. But it's like, do you know some people send you like fake penises that aren't even theirs? And they'll ask you to rate it. And it's like, if you don't even Google images and you type in cock, it would be like the first result. So I guess it's not uncommon. I've had a subscriber send me one and then the next day another subscriber sent me the exact same one. I'm like, why do I know that? Why have I seen this before?
That's definitely happened to me. Because some people, they just message me and I'll be like, no, your energy does not match that cock. Yeah.
You're not giving that.
Right, okay, let's go. First problemo. Okay, let's go.
Right, so I'm 23 and my boyfriend is 26. And we moved in together like 3 months ago. But we've been together for like 2 years. But he is obsessed with anal, honestly. Like, I get it. I have a nice bucket arsehole. And I like anal, but here and there I sort of do it as like, I don't know what you say, I kind of do it as like a form of payment. Like if I want him to get me dinner or like go to an activity, then I will sometimes give him anal, so he'll do it. But that was at the start, so maybe like once a week. And there was one time where I let him do it because I had like really bad thrush. But now he just seems to only want to do it up the arse and never wants to put it in my pussy, which I find really, I don't know, how do I get him to fuck my pussy again?
Oh, poor girl.
That is really unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, have you paid for stuff with anal before?
I've never used anal as a form of payment, no. But if I could, I'd be whipping it out all the time. Tesco's, just shove it up my ass, please.
I know.
Sorry, that'll be £100 for your weekly shop. No, I've got a butthole.
Yes.
I'll take it.
I know, I do find people like, you use your body to pay your bills, and it's like, you don't like go into Sainsbury's and flash tits. That's not how it works.
Imagine. If it did. Sorry, actually some people pay £3 a month for that shit, so cough it up. I'll just flash you 10 times, that's 30 quid.
Yeah, if a homeless person's like, how's the spare change, it's like, here's a spare tenner.
Imagine, I'll help you out. They're like, I didn't need that.
But okay, so this is funny because it reminds me, I saw the film Teeth the other day. So you know the film about the woman
with the vagina teeth.
Yeah, and like the guy, her stepbrother is in it, and I think he tries to molest her one day, so her vagina bites his finger. But he, ever since then, is scared of doing it in the pussy. So with his girlfriend, he does it in the arse.
Oh yeah.
So maybe this man, maybe his penis was bit
by a vagina.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate. That poor penis. Some people do just prefer anal, unfortunately.
Have you done anal?
Yeah, I had an anal phase. I was obsessed. I used to only like fuck myself in the ass as well, like solo.
Really?
I was so obsessed. I would like my fuck machine all the time would just be in my asshole.
Oh my god!
I actually had this conversation this weekend, so this is wild. Yeah, I love it. Like also as well when there we go. When I masturbate in my ass, in my pussy, and vibrator on the clit, like butt plug. Sometimes a full dildo, and then one in my pussy and one on my clit. Love it.
That is, I love the dedication to the nut, like that. Like you're dedicated to coming, like because I will. For me, just reaching for a vibrator is enough. Like if I have to. I'm like, I can't be bothered.
Oh no, it is. It's long. It's
long.
It's like that's when I used to like use my fuck machine. It was like setting it all up. I was like, this is so long.
Fuck machines, they're great, but the setup is insane.
Oh my god! And it's also like you have to get the perfect angle. You can only really do it laying down. If you're in doggy, like it's gonna be. And it's also when it comes out and it's just like flapping you. You're like Jesus. But
yeah, if you had a boyfriend who only wanted to do anal,
I'd dump him.
Yeah,
I couldn't. I love anal. Don't get me wrong, but I couldn't do it all day, every day. You'd prolapse.
Yeah,
you'd get like what those things that stick at hemorrhoid. Oh.
Yeah, and then you rosebud. That's what it's called.
Oh, is that
when you prolapse? I had someone message me that the other day. They went, "Will you rosebud for me?" I was like, "No. Do you want me to injure myself?"
That will never that will never go back as well. It's like
it like goes back in, but it's never the same. Like it happens again. Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh. Makes me feel a bit queasy. Yeah, because I think when I was doing like all the anal stuff, I did get a bit carried away, and I do think there was a time that I was like, is my like asshole falling out right now? And I'm like, I can't actually do that, so I think maybe it's time to stop. So my recommendation to her is to turn around to him and be like, my butthole is off.
Yeah.
No, do you know? Do you know what she should say? She'll be like, yeah, you can keep fucking me in the ass if I get to fuck you in the ass at least once.
Yeah, I always think that's a good one. Men who are obsessed with anal, they need to get it in their ass as well.
Oh yeah, if you're going to give it, you've got to be able to take it. 100%. And that's my advice to you, lady. Also,
I feel like they should do you know how you were doing too much anal, if they had like when they're like, oh, you should only eat like, you should only have a certain amount of glasses of wine a week. Like you should only do anal a certain amount a week.
Yeah, 100%. Or just eat a shit ton of Mexicans who shit all over his dick and then he'll never want to do it again.
That is true. Poop is a good way to put them off. I do know a lot of people who like they put off by doing anal because of the poop.
Yeah.
So you.
Well, it's just like the thing is, people that are upset about that, it's going in your butthole. what comes out of that?
Yeah, if you play in mud, you're going to get messy.
Literally.
God. No, yeah, I couldn't. So I don't do, like, I put like a butt plug up there. I don't do like anal.
Highly recommend. It is very pleasurable.
I can totally imagine it is. I think it's just you've really got to work your way up to it. I've got enough going on. Do you know what I mean?
I'm working
Like,
on other things right now other than stretching my asshole.
yeah, you got to train for it a bit, I think.
Do you know, once you kind of start, then like once you're there, you can just keep going. But 100%, like right now, I haven't done it in about a year. So I'm like, if I ever decide to do it again, I definitely know it's going to have to be like a
Divergent.
Yeah. That's also a good thing, isn't it? It just goes back to normal. Bloody fantastic.
I know. So guys, don't worry about getting a baggy hole. You'd have to be really...
Well, but some women do though, don't they? Have you seen someone was telling me about a porno they watched the other day. Well, they didn't watch it the other day. They were telling me about it the other day, where he made an omelette in her butthole because she was gaping so badly, like he like... This is on some weird part of the internet that I've never watched. But like he cracked like eggs in her butthole, like scrambled it, made her shit it onto a fryer, and then they ate it. An omelette from her bum.
Oh God, not everything has to be a kink. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God.
Do you know what? If you can think of it, there's a kink for it, 100%.
But that's like... This is the longest running podcast in the world. And it's the longest running podcast in the world for a reason. I am the most dedicated podcaster that has ever lived. And I am so grateful for your guys' support. But if you want to support me further, you can now sponsor the Ramblings of a Narcissist for just £4 a month. Go to patreon.com/The Kat Baker Show, and you will find episodes that are more personal, more unhinged than anything we can post on YouTube, as well as early access to YouTube episodes. And also extended cuts. We can say things there that we cannot say here, all just kind of things that might get me cancelled. Because if you don't know, there are a lot of people that don't want to see me succeed, because I am, of course, the most powerful podcaster in the world. So go to patreon.com/The Kat Baker Show and support me for just £4 a month. I couldn't do this without you guys. Thank you. At least with your hole, if one of your hole gets baggy, you can just use the other one.
Oh my God, I know, literally. I've got two. One gets tired, the other one's ready and raring to go. I've got 3 down there, like ready, like sub me in, coach.
So, oh my God, yeah, you have 4 sex holes.
Yeah,
I only have 3. So you're a better woman than me.
I'm a better woman than every woman.
God. I'm going to have to start using my ears to keep up.
Yeah, maybe nostrils. I've considered nostrils, but have to be a really small penis.
Yeah.
Do you know what finally I use for the micro penis? Just shove it in your nostril.
Yeah, have you ever seen a penis small enough that could fit in a nostril?
Unfortunately, yes. But not in person.
Yeah, just on OnlyFans.
Have you, that was behind that. What have you been victimised
I've seen a really small one, but I still think it'd be too big to get in the nostril. It could probably get in the ear, I think. But my nostrils are kind of tight. I don't
those tight nostrils.
I don't want to brag, but my nostrils are virgin nostrils. Right, let's do the next problem. Okay.
Keep this anonymous, but my second cousin said she has a thing for me, and I don't know what to do with that information. Any advice?
Oh, it's only your second cousin. You're not even related.
That's what I think. Second cousin is barely related.
Barely. Is that like... Who even is your second cousin?
So that could be like your mum's cousin?
Your mum's cousin? Well, she might be old then.
Or your cousin's cousin.
Your cousin's cousin. Oh, you're not even related.
Yeah.
Shagger.
Yeah.
Put your dick deep inside and then go away.
I do.
I don't do that. That was bad. but she's only your second cousin, so don't.
Yeah, but I think, I guess there's an argument it could be weird at the
Christmas.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Is your second cousin even coming to Christmas?
Yeah, I've probably seen my second cousin twice my whole life.
Yeah, I don't think I even know. I couldn't even tell if I have a second cousin, unless that's my cousin's children.
That might be second cousin. I think a couple different things can be second cousin.
Oh yeah, well, actually, to be fair, I've never seen them.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think
that's not to belittle how they're feeling at all, but I don't think that's a.
I think that's kind of wild. You don't hear many women admitting to fancying like a relative, no matter how distant.
No.
The fact that she's told him, she's quite up for it.
Yeah. Imagine. Say if you do go to Christmas and you do go to Thanksgiving if you're American and you do go to like a couple of functions a year, at least 3 times a year you're getting laid.
And
win.
And I don't think anything really bad comes from that. It is weird the amount of, I've, had that before, been like, oh, can you send in my problems? The amount of people who have like said they'd done it with their first cousin. That I think's too far.
Yeah. Well, because you're like quite related then.
That's your mum's sibling's child.
Yeah, that's quite close. Bit too close for comfort.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think now. I'm so sorry, cousin, but I'm now just trying to think about having sex with my cousin, and it's just not happening. Like, do you know there's something? Do you know you can imagine everything? Like, I feel like there's most things you can. Having sex with my cousin, not up there. Yeah. It's like it's not something I can even envision in my head.
Yeah, and I don't think my family would be happy about it.
Imagine, oh, mum, sorry, I just fucked my cousin.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You'd definitely not be invited to Christmas. Neither of you would be. So you'd go from getting laid 3 times a year with your second cousin to going laid 0 times a year because you fucked your cousin.
I think. But if they did jag the second cousins, would they tell any other family members, do you think, or just keep it a secret?
Oh, it depends. That depends. If she's like if you're shagging and she's a hottie, like and the whole like town know that she's a hottie.
She's probably not if she wants to fuck her second cousin. I
feel like maybe not. So no, maybe it is like a secret. Maybe you would keep it. Maybe that makes it more fun though. I feel like secrets keep it more fun, don't they?
I think that makes it more interesting.
Yeah. But I feel like he's probably going to tell his friends, but not his family.
And it's like, it's not, yeah, tell your friends.
But he's told you.
Yeah.
You're going to be in on this secret.
Yeah, I'm honoured. My child for telling me.
We're invested now. If you guys fuck, you have to tell us.
I think it's like, that's the kind of thing where even though it's technically okay to fuck your second cousin, I still probably wouldn't let your family know that it's happened. Because they could still be a bit like...
I'd imagine you're like...
But your mates are probably supportive.
Your second uncle, I'm not sure who that is, but imagine like her dad finding out. Bam. Instantly you're going to be punched in the face.
Yeah, I think it's best to just nut it and not
tell.
We were thinking, so there was a segment we were thinking of doing where it was, is the nut worth it?
I love that.
Yeah, and I think that's probably worth it, the nut.
Oh, yeah, the nut's worth it.
Cousin, yeah. First cousin, not worth it.
No.
I don't think.
The nut is worth it for the second, but not the first.
I agree.
To be fair, though, if your second... imagine if your first cousin's Megan... 1 second. Imagine if your first cousin's Megan Fox. Are you going to nut? I probably would try and push it.
Probably.
Like, imagine going to Christmas every year and your second cousin's just Megan Fox. You'd be like, I'll treat you better than Machine Gun Kelly, I promise, baby.
It's kind of funny though, you think when people like that hot, you almost feel like they don't have cousins. I don't know why. I feel like having a cousin would be beneath them.
She just exists in this world. She's got no family. Yeah. She's just like a higher being.
Yeah, she's just like a hottie.
Yeah.
So she doesn't like need cousins. I don't know. No one needs cousins. But,
I know what you mean.
Yeah, like...
She doesn't have a family. Who is she?
Yeah.
It's just hot Megan Fox.
Exactly. I think that's what people think about me as well. Like, oh God, she's too hot to even exist.
Yeah, you've got no cousins then. Too hot for that.
Oh yeah, too hot for that.
Nice.
I'm too hot to be. I'm AI. If you don't.
Oh my God. This isn't so realistic.
Yeah,
Jesus.
This is an AI podcast.
But I can touch. Oh my God, you can even touch the AI now. The world, it's crazy.
Excellent. I was made by Elon Musk. So.
Oh wow, Elon Musk's baby.
Yeah.
Why your name isn't like Y or Z?
He is the baby father of my child. So.
Yes.
Right. We're going to do another one.
I'm ready.
Okay, this is another woman that sent one in. Okay.
There's a girl at work that fancies me and my boyfriend, and she's begged me to let him get her pregnant.
So imagine you have a boyfriend and his work colleague, or no, your work colleague wants to sleep with you and your boyfriend and get knocked up by him.
Skin her alive.
Yeah.
Skin the bitch alive.
But the fact that she's
Or
brought...
cut her hair off.
But the fact that she's brought this up, they must have... I feel like you wouldn't bring that up out of the blue. They must have some sort of swinger vibe.
Oh, maybe they are
Like-
like having like a threesome, but she's not in the throuple. It's quite obvious they're not a throuple, so just kind of...
Yeah.
It's one of those things, stay in your lane, babes.
But also it's like, if... Okay, you want to get pregnant... Do you mean she seriously wants to get pregnant? Do you mean or just like bred as like
Cream
a
pie.
king? Because if you're saying pregnant, imagine being a child born of a
Throuple.
kinky cream pie moment. I feel like you kind of want to...
That sounds awful.
Yeah. They were like, why were you born? It's like, oh, my mum wanted to fuck this woman at work's boyfriend. It's kind of...
Yeah. And the thing is, though, if she got pregnant with his baby, is he going to leave the current girlfriend to be the dad of the baby?
I'm guessing not.
No, but I feel like a man would. If they're already having like a weird little sex dynamic, he could leave the current girlfriend, if the current girlfriend isn't pregnant, to be with the pregnant woman.
Yeah.
To be, because you don't know, he might not want to be an absent father, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
Some men are like that. Like, you see the amount of people that stay in relationships over having babies.
True.
Why would you not leave one to be with your baby?
I need to do that more often. Have babies so they won't leave. Might work.
I'm terrified of babies. I can't do that one. They scare me. I have a phobia of being stuck in a lift with children.
Really?
Not sure where it's come from. Absolutely no clue. And the other day, my phobia nearly came to light. I just got from the gym. I got into the lift. And I never take the lift, but when I go with my friend, she's always like, please, I don't want to take the stairs.
Yeah.
Fuck it, okay. And next minute, the lift goes black. The lift is going up, down.
Oh my God, that's my worst fear.
Up, down. I'm like, and there are two groups of like families with their children.
Oh my
And I'm
God.
like, okay, this is. I'm like holding my best friend's hand, like squeezing it. And next minute, the doors open. The kids and the mums run out. And I just went, oh my fucking God.
Oh my God.
I cannot believe that my worst fear nearly came to life. I was like, I'm never getting this fucking lift ever again.
That is a horrible fear, getting stuck in a lift.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have a thing about lifts anyway, and for some reason my brain just added the children element. I'm not sure
because
why.
they would start crying and then weeing and stuff.
Oh my God.
It's like,
Oh God. Yeah. And I've got to think about their sticky hands.
Yeah.
Someone then turned around to me though and was like, yeah, but if you're a good parent, you just clean their hands. And I was like, okay, all right. I've got a thing about bad parents with their children then.
No, yeah.
It's a sticky hand thing. Like, I can't touch elevator buttons.
Yeah, so is all that worth just a cream pie?
No.
Probably not.
Being stuck in an elevator with your child for a cream pie? Are you dumb?
I know. Is the nut worth it? No, I
the
wouldn't.
nut is not worth it.
I would say, yeah, a cream pie nut in your girlfriend's colleague, probably not worth it. But I don't know, just the way she sent this in saying that the fact that it's sort of like she's considered, but I feel like there must have been some weird vibe going on that she felt bold enough to say that. You know?
Surely. I think it'd be outrageous for her to just be like, oh yeah, by the way, but she fancies both of them. At the start of the voice, she did say that, didn't she? She fancies me and my boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's actually wild. So either there is a weird dynamic going on, or they're really good like work friends, and she's kind of like created this idea in her head that they're like
Yeah.
Did you see that episode of the Tattoo of Us? Do you know that program where they tattoo people?
Yes.
This girl was sleeping with her. I think she was sleeping with her friend and her boyfriend, like her friend and her boyfriend's. You know what I'm trying to say? Her friend and her friend's boyfriend.
Yeah.
And she got a throuple tattoo on the friend of like them all naked, like having a threesome. And she then was like, oh yeah, I wanted to ask you to be in a throuple with me and your boyfriend. And the lady was like, you've put that on my fucking body forever.
I saw that episode.
Did you?
Yeah.
Like it's screaming that.
Yeah.
I don't think the girlfriend and the boyfriend probably want it. No.
Oh my God. No. I think, because I think... Have you been in a threesome?
I've been in a threesome, yes. Not like multiple times with the same people, but I've been in multiple. I've been in multiple threesomes, yes.
Yeah. What, have you always enjoyed them, or have they ever been a bit awkward?
Do you know what? The only ones I've enjoyed is where it's been two guys.
Why do you think that is?
Because I'm just there, just taking it. Don't have to think about nothing.
And it's like
one
you're
in my mouth, one in my ass, one in my pussy, wherever you want it. And I'm just like,
and you're kind of the center of attention.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like when it's with another girl, the man kind of becomes the center of attention a bit.
And then if the girl isn't like that keen, it becomes really problematic. So like when, don't get me wrong, like I'm more gay for pay than anything. Like I'm not going down on you unless I'm getting money from it, or you've got passion fruit flavored lube on your vagina, because that's something else. But
Might give you a thrush, but yeah.
100% beef thrush, but it tastes nice. But no, I if they're not into it, it's really difficult. Like my friend didn't want to kiss when we were having the threesome was her idea. This is what fucking kills me. The threesome was her idea, and every time he was fucking her, I went in to kiss her, and she'd kiss me back. But every time he was fucking me, she'd just be like, he told me about this afterwards. Apparently, she'd just stare at him like this.
Oh,
and he was like, I just felt so uncomfortable because like I didn't know what to do. So it depends on who really when you're with a girl, like because the girl either needs to be like sat on your face or like kissing you.
It's almost like it only works with a girl and guy if it's the girl's idea.
Yeah,
almost like it, I think I totally know what you mean. When it's the guy's idea, I don't know, it just doesn't feel as it's more
good. If there has to be reasons why the girl's doing it. If the girl is doing it just to make him happy, she's probably not going to be like in it as much. She's probably just going to be like, oh, and also it depends on where you nut. Like, he can't nut in the other girl if it's his girlfriend because that causes problems. But also for camera, he has to nut in the other girl. But behind the scenes, no. Yeah,
the only threesome I've ever done was just for like OnlyFans. So it was just sort of. We were stopping and starting and, you know, getting the angles and stuff. So it wasn't like, you know.
Was it good though? Did you have fun?
Well, I mean, it's fun as you do when it's like sex on camera. Like
I have so much fun fucking on camera.
Well, you're built for it. I'm not. See, I don't. See, I'm like, I think, because I've not done that in a while because I don't enjoy it that much.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But I enjoy a fuck machine. On camera.
Yeah. Also, solo is just as like good.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like now. I probably just more do collabs if it was like with a partner. I think.
I get you.
Yeah. Who was the last person you filmed with?
The last person I filmed with was Zion Maxwell, who was like.
That sounds familiar.
He's like a major blacked famous porn star actually. Yeah.
Whoa. Which vagina? Got it.
Well, actually, he fucked both, but he fucked me so hard in the left that I bled. We had to stop halfway through.
Oh no.
He was like, "Shit, you're bleeding," and I was like, "Shit, fuck!" And I was like, run to the luckily he had a shower in his little like condo like place where he films, and I was like having to just like wash it out of me.
Oh,
it was one of those moments. But went back in, filmed another half an hour. We did an hour scene in the end of it. It was really
wow.
Yeah. Do you know when you said I'm built for it? I fucking am. I'm obsessed.
That's because I'm just. I've said this before. Like I can barely do average dick and doggy, like average size dick and doggy.
Oh no.
I'm so tight.
Oh, we love being that tight though. We love tight.
Sorry guys, I'm sorry I have such a tight vagina. It's a blessing and a curse. Yeah, tight vagina.
Yeah, do you know what? It's so good to have a tight vagina.
Yeah, if you hold your mic just a bit like that.
Like this.
Yeah. No, like that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm holding it to my mouth wrong.
No.
Sorry, I just like.
No, they're stupid mics. We need better ones.
I know. So yeah, just like sucking dick. So it's somebody just like what I'm
just
used
ready to munch.
Always.
Yeah.
It's actually so bad. I realised this weekend that I'm a massive giver, not a receiver.
Really?
And if you'd asked me 3 weeks ago, I would have told you. Well, not 3 weeks ago, maybe a couple of years ago. I was thought I was a receiver, but Jesus Christ, giving a blowjob and watching someone like fucking like spasm and orgasm is the hottest thing ever.
Oh, that's interesting. Because I'm like, I am a giver, but only if I like them. I feel like when it's like a one night stand, I'm very lazy.
Yeah, maybe actually.
Because I'm not willing to impress you.
But see, I don't do it for impression. Like it.
You enjoy it.
There's something that goes on. Like I had to change my underwear after, and all I did was give him a blowy.
Wow. I mean, I've had that happen a couple times, but again, it's more like when I've just really liked them.
Yeah.
You suck them off, and you just really want to.
Yeah.
You're like hungry, you know. Like,
hungry like a dog.
Yeah.
I got that dog in me.
Because you do get those guys who are like, just love eating pussy. They're like,
yeah, I never understood it.
No.
But I feel like vaginas smell way worse than dick.
They do. They do.
Yeah, I ate a tuna sandwich on the way here just so you couldn't like smell my fanny. Like you have to be like, is that her breath or is that her fannies? Who knows?
No, and a vagina is also just a bit more complicated to like work around.
Yeah, really, you just shove it in your mouth and like.
Yeah, I mean, a cock is like, you just so long as you don't bite it off. That's basically all you need to do.
Advice, no teeth.
Yeah. Which I didn't learn till recently. I was always giving it the old nibble.
Yum, 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 yum. Just a bit hungry. I thought it was food. You said you wanted to feed me.
I can't remember, I was talking to someone the other day and they were like, yeah, I had a girl once who Jenny thought guys enjoyed like a teeth scrape along there. This girl's just like,
imagine.
He was like, why are you doing that? Are you horny and bored and feel like you want to chat to me? Maybe you want to send me your inner monologue or maybe just a picture of your knob? Then go to catbaker.co.uk where you will find my premium explicit subscription sites. I have my OnlyFans and then I have my Admire Me VIP. The Admire Me is a little bit more kink friendly, so go there if you've got certain needs. But I also have my Admire Me premium shop where you can buy videos without a subscription. But for just one small monthly fee, you can chat to me and see all my explicit content. So go to catbaker.co.uk and have a happy time fapping. Well, I've had guys like nibble my vagina before and I'm like, don't.
Yeah, they're like try and love bite it.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Then you're like, you're like looking down, you're like, oh, okay, just put it inside. Just
imagine,
put your dick inside.
It's like, imagine what it feels like to get your knob nibbled on. It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Don't
don't do that. That is a no-no.
No. No teeth. Oh my god.
Gotta imagine you take those dentures out.
Do you think because you have two, do you think you'd be well built for like a challenge, like a however many day challenge, like a Bonnie Blue?
Well, in theory, I could technically probably last longer because there's like if one gives up, the other one's ready to go. But also as well, there's two in one space, so theoretically it's actually tighter than the average. So
yeah,
it's like quite a lot. I get tired after one. Like I like when I do shoots and stuff. If I'm like shooting for like 2 hours, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I don't know how these girls are doing. Like, but I guess they're sleeping with, no offense, sleeping with average Joes who have average Joe penises, whereas I'm not an average Joe kind of girl. If you whip it out and it's small, I'm going to tell you to fuck off.
Really?
Yeah. People have always asked me like, oh, would you do like a Bonnie Blue situation? Absolutely fucking not, mate. They've got tiny dicks. Like, I only want big, no offense. I love how I'm like, no offense, I promise. I don't want to sleep with people with small dicks. It's not fun.
Well, we all have a preference.
Yeah. I kind of like to feel like I'm in pain. Like, am I gonna like have one vagina at the end of this, or am I gonna have two?
Oh, see, I love an average. don't know. I don't think any woman loves a small. Like I don't think
anyone does.
I really want a small, but I like you. Yeah, I think that's part of my laziness. Like the sort of not like wanting, like not wanting to like prep.
Well, to be fair, if you're not eating out enough or you're not wet enough and someone with a fucking monster is trying to shove it inside you, absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not.
Nightmare. Do you order those like gallon of lube things?
No. I actually don't. I just whack my vibrator on until I squirt. I squirt quite quickly. And then I just use that as lube.
Is it 2 fountains? No, I know that's not how the anatomy works, but that would be cool.
No, it would be cool. But I can, obviously, you can squirt from penetration. I can squirt from penetration in either.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not a squirter. God, what do I do? Nothing. Starfish.
Some people love that.
Yeah.
Some people love that.
Necrophiliacs love me.
Let me live out my fantasy.
Yeah. But I will say, guys, I mean, this is 2 women with 2 tight vaginas. I hope you've heard what struggles we have,
It's hard.
It is very hard being us. Having 3 tight vaginas between
3 tight vaginas in one room. Fuck.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I'm surprised the walls aren't caving in.
I know.
Fuck, it's too tight in here. Have you had dicks make you bleed?
Some what?
Have you had dicks make you bleed?
Dicks make me bleed? Yes, I had. In fact, one of the scenes I filmed, it like bled a bit, so we stopped and I sorted it out, and then. But it wasn't like painful. It was just,
no, do you know what I've noticed? That it's not painful. It's just bleeding, and you're like.
Kind of like when you accidentally wipe your ass too hard. It's like a bit bloody.
What a comparison. Absolutely, though. Nail on head.
It's not like you go, ow! It's just like, it's
just happening, and you're like, do you know what? If I like play back in my head the moment that it happened, I'd be able to tell you like on the scene where it happened, because there was at one point I was like, you are fucking my cervix. Ow, ow, ow.
Oh my God.
And I was like, and then like 5 minutes later I was bleeding. So like... But then it doesn't hurt after. It is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, you're not like. It's not as hurtful as when you scrape your knee.
No, not at
all.
That
hurts more.
It's not the same. Though when they cut, have you ever had it where they've the outside of your vagina has been a little bit ripped?
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
that's not the same as the inside.
I don't know if I've had it when it's like been actually, but I feel like it's almost been, and then it's like so.
Yeah, you're like, please don't touch me there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking tight vagina life.
Yeah, I know. I just, wish we could have those big baggy vaginas, but unfortunately, we've been made this way.
We've been made
too tight.
Well, I think actually the looseness and the tightness of your vagina must depend, like, not from birth, but I think it's something that you are born with.
Yeah, and it's just age related.
Oh.
Yeah, because I use a moon cup, right?
Oh yeah.
And they you have to get a bigger size once you hit 30. Yeah. And I'm 30, but I got the biggest size and it's too big.
Go on. Fucking yeah. I got that 20-year-old pussy.
Exactly. If my pussy isn't 30, then I don't think I'm 30.
Oh yeah, 100%. We go on pussy ages, not ages. That's actually wild.
Yeah, I put it in and I was like, it's just too big. This isn't working. I mean, like, I got it in, but it wouldn't stay right because it was just too big. It was just
too big.
Expanding.
Go on, gal.
Yeah, I know. It's also for women, if you've given birth vaginally, you have to get the bigger size.
That's fine. Fuck that. Fuck.
Yeah.
Another reason children terrifying.
Yeah. They will.
Ripping vaginas to buttholes. My mum actually told me a traumatizing story. I don't know if I should tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway.
Oh yeah, tell it anyway.
Her friend gave birth and it ripped obviously from her vagina to her bum. They sewed her back passage to her front when they stitched her up, so she was shitting out of her vagina for a week.
They just did it wrong.
They just sewed her up wrong, so she was just like shitting out of her vagina. How wild is that?
Oh my God.
I didn't even think that was possible. I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing. But if there's a woman with a list about babies, put that on there.
And that is a beautiful image that I'm going to leave my followers with.
Enjoy.
Because I'm unfortunately going to have to, I'm unfortunately got to rush off pretty soon. But is there anything, firstly, I'll put your socials down below and everything for everyone to click the links on, Annie, Charlotte. But is there anything else, any advice you would love to give my horny followers at home?
Stay horny. It's fun. That's it. Keep wanking.
Be proud to wank.
To her and my content.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or maybe even us together. Who knows?
Send money.
subscribe, like and subscribe, and also subscribe to the other sides. Thank you.
Fabulous. Right. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Bye.